Hello, welcome back, Steve's Retirement Corner. Cowbell Tuesday, June 4th, 2024. Most important video of the whole month. The day we come together to celebrate the recent retirement of some fellow club members. Got a handful of them this week, man. About 7 or 8 of them, I believe. So, let's get to it and welcome in some new members, man. First off, well, I got a lot of long-time supporters, watchers, members, or whatever you call them on here, and makes me feel good. I was able to hang around long enough on the channel to celebrate your retirement. So, and I got a couple of requests from spouses and a husband and wife that retired together. That's only the second one I've had. I had to break out a special bail for that. So we'll go for the first one. Is John Stanfa. He's a long-time listener or commenter anyways. He retired on May 25th of 2024. Then we have user MZ. Randy is his name. He sent me a comment a while back, said it wasn't real yet. Hope it's real to you now, boss. He said he was excited to begin the journey. He retired on May 17th, 2024 at 62 and 2 months. And then we have Keith Holloway. Retired on May 31st at 62. He's another long-time watcher. He said he could have stayed and the company wanted him to, but figured he was trading healthy time for money. And then he had a little comment on the back end of his comment that I thought was right fitting. He said he was going to start saying yes to people I was saying no to, and no to people he was saying yes to. That pretty much sums up retirement right there in one sentence. And then we have Claire O. and husband. I don't see where she's mentioned her husband's name at, but they're both checking out on May 31st of 2024. They want their mornings back, no alarm clock, Sunday scaries, meetings, emails, or standing 10 hours a day running a machine. So I definitely know that 10 hours a day running a machine, Doc. I mean, it just makes your legs hurt, man. They just ache on that concrete floor. It ain't good for you. But that's the first husband and wife I had since Pacemaker and Buttons, Jim and Renee, last August. That was the first crew I had that retired the same day, walked out the same day. Now we have Carla McKenzie. Her husband, Roger, sent in the request. She's retired on May 31st, 2024. I'm sorry, I got that backwards. Carla sent it in. Roger is the one that's retiring. Sorry about that, boss. I screwed up. But Carla's been around a long time, too. I remember seeing the name quite a bit. But he retired on May 31st, 2024. She wrote down that he was 20 years in the Air Force and then 24 years Department of Defense. She was proud of him and his accomplishments. He grew up on a small farm in Minnesota, been working all his life. Went back to school in his 40s. I just couldn't imagine doing that. He got his bachelor's and master's. Man. He did a year in Afghanistan supporting the troops in his 50s. Man, this guy just ain't got no quit in him. He loves this country and known by all as a stand-up guy who can be trusted and depended on. My favorite line of her whole comment was this last one here. It just makes me want to shake the guy's hand, man. A person's life can't be summed up much better, I don't believe. She said she was not sure how she got so lucky. He's an outstanding husband, father, and grandpa. I mean, that's just, it about brings tears to your eyes to hear people like that, referred to like that. It does me, but I'm a sissy. And last but not least, we have Charlene Foram, and this was requested by her husband, George. Listen, I know y'all don't want to be spoken about, those that send them in, the request in for others like that. But I think it's a daggone nice thing to do, and I just want to recognize your name for doing such a decent deed. You know what I mean? Last month, Linda Zucker retired, and her husband sent it in, and I forgot to mention his name, but I put it down in the comments section, or in the show notes, I guess. And his name was Scott. But Charlene Foram, she retired in May of 2024. Her husband George already been retired for 5 years. Now it's her time to retire. She loves her work, but she's come to realize she doesn't want to spend any more of her go-go years of retirement by continuing to work. He's looking forward to the new phase of their lives together, and it kind of feels like he's restarting his own retirement. They're excited that having more time to do stuff on their own schedule, not having work getting in the way of when and where they do things. That's a big part of retirement, man. He sent me, in his comment, he sent me a little story. He said that they live in a city west of Toronto, and one of the first things she mentioned before, when she realized how much time she was going to have, was she wanted to start going to the cattle auction in was it St. Jacobs on Thursdays. And he was wondering how he's going to fit anything she bought in this Honda to get back home. I told him it'd be worth it just to see the just to see the response from the HOA and the city and stuff, and you put a herd of cattle in your front yard in the middle of town. It'd be almost worth the fines. But he said she's a wonderful person who has really worked hard for a lot of years, and she deserves the freedom that retirement will bring. And that's the truth, boss. Anybody that put in years of hard work and dedication and struggle like we have, man, you really deserve what you've earned over the years, and retirement is it. I want to wish everybody a long, healthy, happy retirement, man. I really do. So let's ring the bells, and everybody celebrate and congratulate the new retirees and new members to the club. And this is for Claire O and her husband, a little extra bell for couples that retire together. The official retirement drink of the corner. Iced tea, sweet tea. Congratulations, all y'all, boss. I'm happy for you. Wouldn't know you if I was passing you in the street, but I'm happy for you and tickled to death for you. You're gonna enjoy it once you figure things out, trust me. But y'all take care, and enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk with y'all later.